Sunny's hide my face a little bit more to make you feel happy. So I'm sitting by the road, as one does. I'm a little bit early to an appointment I have at 11 o'clock, and it's 20 past 10. So I wanted to fill in some time. And I thought, yeah, let's talk about Gran Turismo 7. Because, I do. And in a recent Shupper video, he was talking about how, most players in Gran Turismo play offline and stuff like that. I honestly don't agree. I think most players actually probably, nowadays, repeat players are online racers. You'll get those who want to play for the offline side of things, they do. But then that's it. So I would say a lot of repeat players of Gran Turismo 7 repeat. They come to race online, plus the other stuff as well. But if there are drivers out there, and I would love to play more of Gran Turismo, the offline side of things, do some of the missions, do some setup races. But there's one main aspect to the whole game that ruins it for me. Well, I don't like racing against the AI, and that's the AI. Because it's pathetic. I've been doing some of these weekly missions, and you get these races, and the cars don't drive as if they even know you're there. Even doesn't matter what difficulty level you have, it's just useless. They're just following a priest. They're like freaking robots, and it's just not enjoyable. Gran Turismo gave PlayStation 5 owners a very, very basic version of Sophie, the AI they call Sophie. And honestly, it's a gimmick. But if they could incorporate the AI racing of Sophie into just Gran Turismo 7 in total, even if it is just for PlayStation 5 owners, it would make racing the AI and racing offline so much more enjoyable. I was thinking when I saw about this AI, and they said in that last major update, and they were bringing AI to the game, but only on selected tracks. Okay, great. And then when we see what we get 1, 2, maybe, I think maximum 3 lap races. They have the stupid emoji and beeping sounds, and they made it into a gimmick, which the sad thing is, the AI is there to do that kind of thing. And it does feel more like you're racing against much better AI. But you're limited to the whole Sophie experience, which is very small, short races and the stupid emote crap. Now, if Polly could bring the AI side of that, get rid of the bloody emote bullshit, bring the AI into the racing, it would make racing in the normal part of Gran Turismo 7 so much better. They've shown that you can have different grades of that, so they're not as fast. So, because I know at the hardest level, it's very hard to beat Sophie. But I just feel if they could somehow incorporate that AI that they use in the Sophie, it would make the offline side of things so much more fun. So when you're having a bad week and you don't really like the dailies, you can go and race against it. I would love to do an endurance race if the AI was as good as Sophie, but do the whole endurance race without the stupid emote crap and the sounds, which is just, honestly, I just don't like it. I don't think anyone likes the whole emote crap and the beeping. But if they can incorporate that into the game, it would make Gran Turismo 7 just that better to me. And that's one aspect that over many years, the AI in Gran Turismo has not been improved at all. If anything, I think it's actually got worse. So if they could fix that, it would make the offline racing side of it Even though you have to be online to race offline, you know what I mean. But you're not racing against, when you're racing against AI, if they can improve the AI, it would make that side of things so much more enjoyable and more challenging, which would make everyone happy. Now, a secondary part of this is my concerns for this year for any updates. Because the last major update we had, not the one that we had a couple of weeks ago, the last one was like 3 months ago. And we waited 3 months and we got 3 cars and hardly any fixes since they've broken more stuff. Two of those 3 new cars are useless. As far as I'm concerned, those 2 VGT cars are just, that Hyundai drives like, oh man, it is awful. We tried doing the time trial, you just try and hit the braking, just keep going. The brakes on that thing are useless. I mean, I reckon they definitely used the brakes from a bloody Viper. The Jimmy was fun, you know, there's a bit of a gimmick there. But they had 3 months to come out with something, and that's all they brought out. Now, how long is it going to be until the next update? Are we going to have to wait every 3 months now to get an update? They used to be every month. Now it seems to be. And my concerns is that it took them 3 months, and that's all we got. So, are Poly already giving up on Gran Turismo 7? I hope they don't, because I reckon there's a lot of aspects. If they can improve that AI that I just discussed, add some more tracks, more interest, I reckon GT Sport definitely needs a pretty good shake-up. The trial they did with the GT8, the GR86 with heavy damage was a good idea, and I think that's what they should have for Daily Race C. I reckon they should have a Daily Race D and maybe have that heavy damage for Daily Race D. But heavy damage, really, I did notice that less people were making stupid bonehead moves, knowing that they could damage their car and they were stuck with that for the rest of the race, or they had to pit. So hopefully I think it's wishful thinking, because the last 3 months, and that's all we got, was 3 cars, like a car a month. And no track, no real changes, no real upgrade, no real bug fixes, no real bop changes. All they did was change some of the GR3 cars. Where's the GR4 fixes for the Mazda 3 GR4 car, which is way too overpowered? GR2 cars with that Mercedes. This week's Daily Race C has been ruined because everyone has to use that Mercedes, and I can't stand that Mercedes. So I haven't enjoyed it. I have not enjoyed this past week. New dailies come out later today, so I'll give you my opinions on that, and then I will put this video up. Catch you guys later. Bye. Now to ruin Phil's day. So just to finish up the day, it's now evening. Been playing a bit of GT7. I've had some interesting races. I've had a race of quite a few dirty drivers. So one guy called Goose Racing, I'm going to name and shame you, buddy. Goose Racing, last lap, going down through the tunnels. He just tries to rams me into the friggin' wall. So you know what? I moved to the right, moved suddenly to the left, and spun the bastard around. Karma, bitch. So yeah, daily races. Well, we got. Let's have a look. Let's go around here. Let's see. Where's my screen? Come on, I want to see myself. There we go. We're still there? Okay. Turn that fan off for a second. I'm sure I can. So, the new dailies. Let's have a look and see. I'm just running that in the background, actually. You're looking at me. You don't believe me? There you go. There's the new dailies just there. Okay? Anyway, new dailies. Well, we've got Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. I'm not going to even do that race because it's the go-kart and I hate the racing car. And it's on bloody sports softs. Who the hell runs a go-kart on sports softs? No one does. Seriously, Polly. Yeah. Sports softs with a freaking go-kart. It's racing. You don't have to tread on a racing chart. Especially in the dry. I'm sorry, Polly, but you really lost it with Daily Race A. So I'm not even going to do one race this week. Daily Race B is Deep Forest Reverse, GR4s, which is great. It's the Mazda Cup, I'm afraid, but I'm taking it up to those Mazdas in the Swifty, so that's good. And it's 6 laps. I was expecting it to be shitty 4 laps, but they've actually made it 6 laps. It's actually a decent race length. So Daily Race B, for a change, is actually quite a fun race to do. And Daily Race C, and by the way, Daily Race B is tuning and so is Daily Race C, is GR3, so I thought 10 laps, you must pit stop at least once, so it's one of those races where you don't have to, the tyres will last the whole race, so you just have to pit sometime during those 10 laps. Nothing really special to it, and again in my race there, I did an Ozzietech game, and I like going for my first couple of races there to see what they're like. And check out Ozzietech gaming to see those 2 first races if you want to. But yeah, what can I say about that? Not a bad race. Started last. I was in 6th spot going into the last lap, and then going into the first corner, this guy bumped and run. He said sorry after the race, but he pushed me out wide, which lost me two spots. I went from 6th to 8th, and he says sorry after the race. If you're sorry, you give back that position. I would have at least had 7th, but no, he kept the 6th spot that he pushed me out of the way. So yeah, apology not accepted, man. I can't name and shame him because it was a Japanese character guy. Same with a guy in that other race that I mentioned on the last lap where Goose Racing bloody took me out. Another guy, another one with Japanese symbols, so I can't mention who he is, going through that very fast left, going into the, just ran me off wide into the grass. So as we went into the hairpin, I just saw him there, you know what, because he ran me off and I was off the track. I just let it slide straight into him and took him off. Karma. Run me off. Oh, accidentally, you know, just let off the brakes a bit and made sure that he got his just deserves. Anyway, Daily Races B and C, actually not too bad this week. Might be quite fun. Mostly Daily Race B for me. Definitely going to have some fun with Swifty. Catch you guys in the next one. See you later, Phil. Where's the button?